know? Do you have a self record? Yes. Do you have a self record? Can you produce a self record? No, you can't.
Hey, yo.
Wait, no, let him finish.
Can I finish?
Let him finish.
Can I
Whatever that is, what you
finish?
do. Let him
I just
finish.
gotta see the rest of the list because he kind of punch it. I'm not gonna
Season me, daddy.
Go ahead, bro.
This is what I was talking about. I don't care because it's my list. I don't care.
I know what he about to
Yeah, fuck you.
Let's go. We're here. Go.
Yeah, you're chatting. Thank you. Welcome back.
Yeah.
Because you're a mark, and the people you employ are marks, and the people you listen to are marks.
Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Nico, and as you can see by the title, man, episode 47 of the Kayfabe Mark Show. This is the SmackDown and NXT review, man.
Yep. Mic check.
So the soda was going
on. It's good, man.
Not much, man. Chilling, man. I'm saying we watched a couple games earlier. We watched the Nuggets get smoked badly.
Some nigga got died.
Yeah, that shit was crazy. I ain't gonna lie. For that to be game 7, brothers wasn't. They must have forgot it was game 7, man.
But Gordon was hurt though.
Yeah, that too. I'm surprised he played, honestly. Like they were saying he wasn't gonna be able to make it. So for that nigga to play and he started, it's crazy.
Yeah.
What was the name of I know it was like a regular episode of fucking I can't remember. Oh, Dynamite, but it was a different name. What was it called? Like
Collision?
Nah, on Wednesday it was like when they had who was it? It was Moxley versus somebody for the title. I'm just trying to remember. Was it like spring? It's spring something. I don't remember, or summer something. I gotta find
it. One of those like Saturday night main event type shit.
Yeah, some shit like that. I was about to call it Halloween Havoc look. Hold on, I'm gonna find this shit because I ain't get to watch it yet. I should put that on while we Oh, it's called Beach Break.
Wait, is that when is that today?
Nah, it was Wednesday. This past Wednesday.
Oh, it already happened?
Yeah, I was just trying to make sure. I mean, we know it wasn't on Collision because that feed got cut short, so we know it wasn't there.
Yeah, what the fuck happened?
That was. Yeah, I need to know. I really want to know what's behind that because that was crazy.
Go.
By the time it was going on,
what's good, y'all? What's good with the good brothers, man?
Shit, man, chilling.
Oh, man, we gonna get back to it, man. We had the postpone, postponing. You feel me? Had mad technical difficulties. I think what it was is that Theory got mad at my joke, man, and he was trying to hack my shit. So
that makes sense.
It's all yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, but before Double or Nothing gets here, though, we're gonna have everything good in the clear when we get together.
For sure.
Yeah, man. Jamie Hayter, welcome to the Grammys.
Jamie Hayter, she's to the Grammys, man. She gets the custom.
Welcome to the Grammys, man.
Welcome to the Grammys.
It's the pre-show for the Grammys. That's all it is. Don't get her too excited. It's one of the Grammys they hand in off camera. That's all it is. Nah, that was the name of it though. So there was a Beach Break. I could not remember that shit for some reason.
Oh, okay.
I think they had it was Samoa Joe versus Moxley for the title.
Oh yeah. I didn't even watch that episode actually.
Yeah, I got it.
Of course. I wonder how that match was.
I watched most of that show. I watched the steel cage like in bits and pieces, but I didn't see it like in full. Mm-hmm. It was a cool showing of all of it.
I know Moxley was bleeding, huh?
Man, when is he not, man? Like,
you could put the whole parlay on Moxley.
Man,
anytime.
But so Samoa Joe, you throw him in a small room, he can work with anybody. That's like his.
Yeah.
That's like his
Joe still be cooking.
Yeah.
And I think I saw at the end of the cage match they had fucking the Young Bucks came in there, they brought the cage back down, and then they beat down Kenny Omega and the rest of them guys. I was a little confused. Yeah, that was the only thing I was confused about, but I get it. I see the new rule.
Yeah. I guess they turned on Kenny.
Yeah, I see the new
Makes sense.
I ain't mad at it.
Uh,
I think Gabe Kidd joined John Moxley too. I believe that happened. But we're
What
gonna
up?
get to
What's the dude name? Ricochet and Zach Gallen.
Oh my lord.
Dude, did you see that,
Ah
Tommy?
man.
That
that shit
shit.
nuts.
This nigga
Zach
Ricochet.
Gallen, man, that's crazy.
It's like once they find something
Tom-
that works for them, they drag it, and it's like, man, that only worked for that one moment.
Tony is funny because he really just all these wrestling nostalgia shit. He just do like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
remember Zach Gallen? Let's bring Zach Gallen. I'm surprised Eugene ain't pull up yet.
Oh my
I'm
god.
sure
Eugene pulling up is insanity. I'm not gonna lie.
Tony will do some shit like that too. Like, fuck it, let's bring him back.
He will, low key.
Let's see though, man. Did y'all brothers happen to catch NXT this past Tuesday?
It look like bits and pieces over here. I
Yeah.
see where they're going with it.
Yeah, I'm about to say I only caught a couple things, but we can start with that, man. You know what I'm saying? I wrote a couple things down. I think the night started with Ethan Page and a Miles Bourne segment.
Oh, yep.
Miles Bourne is new to me, so I guess we calling him what, Baby Orton?
Baby Orton, yeah, I guess so, yeah.
I think this was when he cut the promo about he wanted to make it more about his ability and not his disability, which for me was I was thrown off at first because again he was new to me, so I didn't know what was going on. But as y'all explained to me over the week, he's partially deaf, so now I understand it. That promo kind of powerful. I'm not gonna lie to niggas.
It was powerful. What?
Yeah, he was talking.
Yeah, I wasn't mad at it at all. I said, okay, you know what? I'm fucking with Baby Orton, man. I'm fucking with Baby. And then that led into now this next brother. I don't know this brother, so one of y'all could probably speak better for him, but I don't know him too much. But we got to Charlie versus Oba Femi.
That's that's William Regal. That's William Regal's son.
Ah, yeah. Okay. Got you.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, we know how this went. I mean, it's over.
Over.
You know what I'm saying? It's over, man. Now,
But,
what's the? Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
All right, what's the dude name that turned on Tony D'Angelo?
Stacks, I believe.
Stacks. Okay, that makes sense. I could not remember that shit for some reason. But yeah,
that's a crazy name.
It is. I will not pull
like niggas are gonna be calling this nigga Stacks on the main roster. That's crazy.
But he did pop up with a little vignette during the not even a vignette, but he was like acting like he was live from somewhere. I want to say from Tony D'Angelo's home, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
But yeah, that happened during the Wesley and Tony D'Angelo match, which ended up costing, Tony D'Angelo the match.
Yeah.
And I just found this out today. Wesley has formed a new faction called High Rise.
Oh,
with
yeah.
2 other brothers. So
yeah, I've seen them. Yeah. What y'all think about that?
How can I put this?
Because them brothers ain't powerful, so
That's what I'm about to say.
we don't even know them. Like, you should have got.
Yeah, I'm about to say I'm gonna let them cook first. I'm gonna see where it heads first before I get.
They cool.
I don't know. That's kind of where Wesley been at for at least like a year, some change in NXT. Like he just been going from faction to faction to tag team to tag, like the faction. Like I don't know.
Yeah, he trying to do the heel shit, but I don't know.
Then they brought back the what was it, the Rascals for a little bit, and that turned into a little rivalry and shit. So
like that fro he got, like I don't know, it just don't work for the heel shit. Like I don't know, like it's like a perfectly shaped fro. Like at least make it nappy. You know what I mean? At least make it nappy and scruffy. You know what I mean? You a heel.
If you put him on a singles run, low key cook, man.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Let's see. From here, we had a segment between Miss Stephanie. Y'all know I'll be fucking up her last name, so we're gonna try it one more time. We got Stephanie Vaquer. Talk to me, Soda. Was it right?
Come on,
He
man.
wasn't
You
right.
just
He
always
wasn't.
that's
He
crazy.
wasn't right. It's all. I understand what's going on. We got Stephanie Vaquer and Jordynne Grace segment with. I was a little confused because Fatal Influence was a part of this.
Yeah.
I was actually very confused by that, but I saw where it headed
Basically just
Wednesday
setting up
night.
just setting up the tag match for later.
Pretty much. And this was what them having like a. They was pretty much talking to each other, but ahead of their match at Battleground next Sunday.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be a good match. I don't know if we're gonna do predictions on this show because I'm not sure if the whole Battleground card is out, but I think that's gonna be a great match.
Yeah, that should be. She not. Y'all think she gonna lose?
Steph,
Stephanie? She had it
here's
for
the
a minute.
thing. That's what I'm about to say. She has had it for a little minute now, and if I'm just judging by how these call ups have gone lately from NXT to the main roster, I would assume she's gonna lose here and then head to Raw. But
yeah,
I don't know.
If they got her,
See, look, yep, Fury ain't fucking with you or Elon. This is crazy. I don't know what you did to them two brothers.
you gotta remix it.
But I wouldn't be mad at Jordynne Grace getting a title.
I feel like it's been. This ain't her first title shot.
Nah, because she fought for the
like a triple threat, right, or something.
Yeah, it was like a triple threat or a fatal 4-way at what's the name? Stand and Deliver, I think.
Yeah,
so she was in there.
I definitely could see Jordynne Grace getting it though.
Yeah,
that's an interesting matchup. Yeah, it's not as obvious as Ova versus Salute to Baby Orton, but we know,
right? Yeah,
we know what's happening. Right there.
I was gonna bring that up, but like, come on, man. As soon as they announced it, I said, I see where this is headed. Let's see. Okay, so after this, we actually get the match between Ethan Page and Miles Bourne. To me, not a bad match at all. I kind of enjoyed it. I did watch this right before the show, so I kind of enjoyed it. Miles Bourne did get the W in this.
I don't know if that's his finisher. Like it was just like a drop kick, and then he pinned him.
Yeah, that's
so
what
I don't
I was
know if that's
wondering.
his finisher. Like I haven't really paid much attention to him, but
yeah. I got to go watch some more highlights to figure that out. But definitely the drop kick victory. I was
it was like okay, cool.
Next it was Thea Hale versus Tatum Paxley. Yes.
Salute to Theory.
Salute to these sisters, I guess. But Tatum Paxley got disqualified for eye gouging Thea Hale during this match.
Yep.
I'm just gonna be honest here, man. I don't know where the company's headed with either of these sisters. I don't know what the plan is. Like, I really don't know what the plan is, man.
Yeah, that finish wasn't it.
Because old girl, Thea Hale, she's not in Chase U no more, is she? Or is she? I don't
think so. Because like, when she first came back, she kind of like didn't rejoin. She was just like, "Hey, I'm gonna go try my own thing."
Yeah,
so I don't think so.
Tatum,
yeah, it's just Tatum. Yeah, her partner's gone.
That's fucked up. She lost both of her partners, man. So
yeah.
So the brother Dev, he was supposed to be here. He ain't here yet, but he's been alluding to all week that he thinks she's gonna get called up to the main roster.
Oh no.
Yeah,
I mean, who knows?
I kind of want him to
honestly.
explain this one, man. No, come on, fuck it. So we gotta get right to it. We gotta get this brother to explain that one. I don't know.
I mean, these days you never know. These days.
Yeah, we gonna get to that when we review SmackDown. Matter of fact, it was a real, not questionable, but interesting move made this week, actually.
We gonna get to that for sure.
We definitely gonna get to it, man. Let's see. Next, they had the contract signing between Joe Hendry and Trick Willie.
No, don't say it like that.
Come on, that's what he be saying, man. That's what he be saying.
My nigga got a new delivery now, man.
Yeah, he got the hill delivery going on.
I like this though. It was a good segment.
So I got a question for brothers. I'm glad Soda said this. How are we feeling about Joe Hendry promo skills, man? I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, this is the most serious. Yeah,
I'm about to say because he was serious and shit. Low key, he came off kind of powerful in this, and I was like, oh shit, he talking to Trick.
Well, he was like, if you lose to me, you're not in a championship race on NXT no more. Basically, you lost, my nigga. Like, you can't do nothing if you lose to me. So, yeah, he was talking to Trick.
Yeah, like, yeah, I know you main evented Stand and Deliver back-to-back years, but this right here might be your most important match because where do you go from here if you lose this? It's like,
Yeah, he was talking to him.
It feels
man.
crazy at the fact that we got a TNA champ talking crazy to an
Talking
NXT.
crazy to a nigga, boy. Like,
Yeah, like,
bro.
Like, man, years ago, Vince would have lost his mind. Some shit like this would have happened.
right? Some NXT nigga coming here talking and shit. Like,
Facts.
what the fuck is
Right.
this nigga?
But nah, this was fire. Like the whole
Yeah,
segment.
the setup, like, yeah, this was definitely sold it. I wonder if this gonna be the main event. It almost feel more than the NXT championship, honestly.
Low key, it do.
It
That's what
felt
I was
more
about to
like
say.
the
Low
main event than
key.
Oba and Orton, Baby Orton.
I'm about to say that Ghana, yeah. I'm about to say that got a main event over that.
Low key.
Not
I mean,
got
it's
to, but I'm just
Battleground.
saying.
I mean, it's not that
Yeah.
crazy, but
Let me think.
what else? Did y'all see that Evolve segment with Undertaker and shit backstage?
Nah,
Last Legend and them. They was just talking they shit though. I guess
that's what
the
alright,
two
so
finalists to
that's what I
get
was
the NXT
wondering.
contract. I don't know their
Okay.
names though. Like I know it's a
Cause
white
I was
girl
like,
and a
what is
black guy.
Lash doing backstage? Like, where's her call up? They made it seem like she was getting called up. Then Jakara got released. Now she's back with NXT. I don't know what's going on with that,
Oh yeah, we
but that
know
actually
that's
makes
not.
sense
I don't know what they
that you
doing.
said that about what's the name. Matter of
Yeah,
fact, I think tonight is the season finale of LFG, so it was worth mentioning here also. Like,
right.
I forgot, is his name Jasper Troy? I think he's one of the finalists. He just said, I just saw a quote from him saying that he got his style from like Bray Wyatt, Undertaker, and someone else. I forgot.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It made sense when you see it. I was like,
Right.
oh, okay, I see how he got this. And then we get the main event of the show, which was Stephanie and Jordynne Grace versus Fatal Influence. I mean, come on. We know how this went, man. We know where this went. You know, Jordan and Steph picked up the victory. You know, they did their little final stare off. Not final, because I'm sure they'll see each other Tuesday, but they did a little stare off. And in the midst of this happening, it cut backstage to Ethan Page attacking Ricky Saints. And he told him pretty much, like, I told you I wasn't done with you. Like, I told you I wasn't finished. Like, all that little Baby Orton shit I did earlier was cool, but we right back here now.
Yeah.
So I'm just assuming that's going to get added to Battleground, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
That was it.
there was a.
Oh, now go ahead.
Then Stacks he caught what's his name, Tony D'Angelo, like outside, like beat him up.
Oh, okay. See, that's the part I missed. All right.
Yeah, that was like the end of the show. So I think that's gonna be on Battleground too. I don't know how many matches gonna be on that shit, but
Yeah.
mad matches on that shit.
Because I think we named like 4 already. So,
Um,
what happened to not what happened to her, but where Jada been at?
Jada Parker, she been like doing like backstage segments. I think she got into it with. I forgot who she got into it with, but she got into it with somebody backstage. They set shit up.
Gotcha.
What's his name? Javon Evans is facing. What's the dude name? Adonis, Shantae Day Adonis, whatever. For a shot at what's his name? Ricky Saints.
I like that. I could see Jerron winning that title too, low key.
Yeah, hell yeah. And then what's her name? For the US for Soruka title is gonna be what's her name? Kalani Jordan versus Araya to get a shot at Soruka next week.
I see where it's headed. I see what they're trying to do. They're gonna make it Soul versus Araya. See what's happening.
Low key. Yeah, that was NXT.
That's NXT, man. We did kind of review NXT earlier, but you are an avid NXT watcher, so I'm always interested to hear brothers like you break these things down for me, right? So this is what I'll do. Any part of the show that I don't bring up, you're more than welcome to bring up. I'm just going to run through the points that we went through earlier and get your thoughts on them if that's cool. So the first thing that happened on NXT of the night, they had a segment between Ethan Page and I call him Baby Orton. His name is Baby Orton, Miles Bourne. Talk to me, man. How did you feel about Miles Bourne's promo?
I think he cuts really clever promos for someone that can't, hear what's around him. And yeah, he's charming. It's really easy to like him. He has charisma, like just enough, like to engage an NXT crowd. So I can buy him. Like, he looks like a contender for over. He's not gonna win it. He can't beat him. But they're making him close to his equal, and he's making himself look like he's close to, Oba's level.
That's it. Okay, so that was gonna be my next question for you. Do you think there's any chance in hell he can beat Oba on Sunday?
Wait, hold on. Before you answer that, when you said can't hear what's around him, the brother deaf?
Yes,
And
he's
one
partially
ear.
deaf. Yes.
Oh, wow.
Because I think part of his promo quiz was, you know what? Yeah, you wasn't here for this part of the show. Matter of fact, part of his promo was pretty much, this is the part I really like that stuck out, and I was fucking with it. It kind of drew me in. He was pretty much saying how he don't want to be judged by his disability, but he want to be judged by his ability to wrestle, which I thought was dope. And it threw me off at first because I didn't know either. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, why he say that? Like, what's his disability? But once these brothers put me on, I said, makes perfect sense. But yeah, his promo was powerful once he cut it. I was like, oh shit.
And he's a hooper in the ring.
I'm gonna say low key, yeah, and he kind of nice. So I really wasn't mad at it. But let's see what happened next. Oh, we got the match between Charlie and Obafemi. I'm almost certain we also are going the way it went, right?
Yeah. Serviceable.
Yeah, I'm about to say, ain't really much you can say there. It's like, it's Oba. We know we ain't gonna have him look bad a week before the Battleground, so we know what that is. Let's see. Tony D'Angelo versus Wesley. They pretty good match. Got interrupted by an appearance on the screen from Stax, I believe. Soda said his name is. From Stax, which ended up costing Tony D'Angelo the match. Yeah. What did you think about the match? And then the second question for you is, how do you feel about the new faction that Wesley formed called High Rise?
The other day I saw a tweet that compared Wesley to Chance the Rapper when it comes to fall offs.
Yeah, I'm crying.
I couldn't really disagree with it. I felt bad because I liked. I still think he has one of the best North American title runs, the second best one. And for him to get called Chance the Rapper and it's accurate, that sucks. and yeah, his faction. I think it's cool. I think it's a cool feature to feature those two guys, and I look forward to seeing them. But they haven't wowed me. They don't move me. But I hope they do. And the match was pretty good until I think it had that weird false finish with Cam. I do want to make a note of how cool it was for them to invite the cameraman into the car. I feel like when most talents are chased down by the cameraman, they shoo the cameraman off. But he invited that cameraman into his truck. I think that's a cool thing that he did.
Yeah, that's kind of different.
Yeah, that's cool.
So I wasn't mad at that either. I do like that. I don't think we talk about those things enough on the show too. So I do want to give a credit to the camera crew. Kevin Dunn, that was his name. The guy that was giving us all the weird cuts during the matches between 2015 and 2020. They got rid of him. And I feel like since then, and I'm really going to put it on this, ever since Cody returned at WrestleMania 38, I think it was, the camera work has been magnificent in WWE. Like, that shit that's before we even got to Netflix, before all the drones and shit. I thought the camera work was great. But even then, like, once they got to Netflix, shit took off to a new level where they got the drones in the arena and shit. They got the new 8K cameras during certain people's interests. The camera crew been cooking, man. So I do want to get them brothers their credit too, man.
Yeah, NXT shit. They be filming like movies.
They vignettes. I will say that they vignettes in NXT definitely be like movie production style. Like, even when we get to when I asked you about Joe Hendry and Trick's contract signing, even the way they shot that, was almost like movie style. I was like, this shit is dope as hell.
It was missing something. But yeah, it looks really cool, like silently. I don't know what it is. It was kind of something was off about it.
You talking about the contract signing?
Yeah.
Now, this is just my personal opinion here, right? Because I was talking to them about this earlier. For me, that was probably the first time I seen Joe Hendry do something serious. And for me, it was like, oh shit. I liked it from Joe Hendry, right? It was like, oh shit, he kind of believable here. What the fuck? And he was making sense. So it was like, okay, I see how he did this. And for the TNA champion to be talking to somebody at NXT like that, I already feel like it's dope. The problem for me has always been, right, with Trick, I can't really explain, like, I can't really break it down into what exactly is the problem with his promo skills, but it's just it lacks something. Even in his, like, more recent, like, I'm trying to be more of a heel thing, he missing something, and I don't know what
Hollywood
it is.
custom?
Hollywood Trick.
That, yeah, right, because that's what it's
Hollywood
getting
Trick.
off. Like, he trying to do the Hollywood rock rollout almost, but he missing something, and I just don't know what it is. I don't want to say it's, like, more charisma or something like that, but it's something. It's almost like, I don't want to say it this way, but it's the only way I can think about it. It's like he don't got the ability to be serious or the ability to make people take him serious. And I think that's how it comes off on TV. You can tell me if I'm wrong though.
No. So would you say you just prefer him as a baby face?
Now, see, there's the other dynamic to this, right? It might have been me and Scooter that said this at the same time. I actually wanted Hill to become a Trick. Oh, Jesus Christ. I actually wanted Trick to become a Hill, right? That shit was crazy backwards. I ain't gonna hold you. The way I just said that was crazy. I ain't gonna hold you.
Didn't he start off, weren't him and Mello heels? Pretty good heels for a while?
So,
go ahead, Soda.
Do you think it's the entrance?
That could also be it.
Because that's the only thing I see that's like.
That could also be it. But I'm not, because the entrances they even have to do with like the contract signer, right? So I'm just going off the contract signer. It's like, even when he talking to Joe Hendry, right? You would think this is the perfect opportunity for you to, like, for lack of better terms, for you to talk down to a nigga. Like, dog, you from TNA. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you really could have punched on this nigga. But it just seemed like, even in that moment, he couldn't do it. Like, I don't know. Like almost like, Joe Hendry was, like, you being too nice. Like, Joe Hendry was more believable in this moment than you were. And I don't know if it's because the lack, like, you don't have a belt around your waist. Because I feel like even if he cut this very same promo as NXT champion, I would probably still feel the same way. So that's what I'm saying. I don't know exactly what it is. Maybe it's the whole, because I said this earlier when I brought his name up, right? The whole Trick Willie thing, like, I think that's stuck in people's head. Like, it's like, dog, every time I see you now, it's like, I'm Trick Willie, or you doing, you know what I'm saying, you doing rap song.
He's not even on that no more.
You feel me? That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. It's just weird sometimes. But let's see. You know what? Oh, okay, now I remember. The next match, not match. It was a segment between Stephanie and Jordynne Grace with, you know, they pretty much talk about their Battleground matchup. Fatal Influence was in the ring. Again, I was confused at first, but of course we know where it ended up at by the end of the night. What did you think about the segment, Dev?
I wanted to make another note on Trick.
Go ahead, you good.
When his offense in the ring, especially when he throws punches, he looks like he can't fight for real. That's just me. Like, that's something like when he throws punches, he kind of look like he can't fight.
You know, you're not the only person to say this, man. Like Ash said this.
I think he looks really silly.
Yeah,
I don't think he's a striker though. Like, even his knee finisher, like,
it looks awkward, right? Maybe
it's not powerful.
I thought it was just me, because I'm like, his finisher be awkward sometimes.
Yeah, he's not a striker. He's more like, he should be like a powerhouse.
Yeah,
but
they trying to make him a striker like Booker T and shit. Like,
he need to at least get like JBL, like at least get stiffer. If
like wait, you said get what? Hold on,
yo,
hey, see,
everybody relax.
Damn, bring it. Hey, where you from? This table.
I know what you mean though. Like, he because if Trick had let's say like a clothesline from hell, that would be more believable than the Trick shot, in my opinion. Because it do look kind of crazy. The brother jumping straight up into the air with his knee. Like, it's like, what are we doing? You ain't Rey Mysterio, nigga. What are you doing?
Yeah.
What's happening right now? So I
He should have
definitely
like a
agree with
power
that.
slam or something.
And then like how he said like JBL. When you think about it, JBL, the most simple moveset ever. But for a heel, it worked. So it's like, I don't know. Maybe it is that too. His in-ring like attacks and shit. Maybe they should switch up too. But I don't know. For me, it's just like the promo wise. It's something that he missing.
Yeah, I think he's 2 years away from the main roster though. I'm not
Really?
too.
See, yo, you know what's crazy? You're not the only person to say this. Cash said this too. He's like, I would not take him to the main roster right now. Like, at first I thought it was crazy because I was like, well, what else can he do in NXT? But the more like ever since I made that statement and seeing him on NXT, I understand more and more why y'all say what y'all saying. So I'm not mad at it.
I think he can appear. Like, I think he's ready to appear at any point, like in the Rumble or something. But I feel like he can be almost like, who stuck around for it? He can be like Gigi Dolan, you know, just there.
That's wild. I don't think he's gonna be there that long, bro.
No, he's not gonna be there that long, but
I think with him and
he
Melo,
needs
I
just
think
more
that's
time.
gonna happen at some point. Like they're gonna bring that back.
I see him
But
winning the NXT championship at least once more.
Who you talking about, Trick?
if he's
Yeah.
not there by the draft, then yeah, he'd probably be there another year.
I wouldn't be mad at that. Would y'all be mad if they let him go do like a little stint in TNA where he like TNA champion for a month or something like that?
I wouldn't be mad at that.
He should be.
Yeah, low
I would.
key.
What network is TNA on?
See, I feel like this brother is asking this to be disrespectful, right? But I know
Gun
Quiz.
to
They
my
don't even
head.
have a network.
I don't know.
Now, Quiz, I can't
I
give you the
don't
answer
know.
to that directly on this show, right? Because it goes against
Uh,
laws. But
uh,
I can definitely tell you in the chat where you can find TNA. I'm not gonna lie to you. So I'll let you know, man. I'll let you know. You know what I'm saying? We bootleg gang. That's all come on. It's me,
Yeah, I
Quiz.
was
We
about to
bootleg gang.
ask
Bootleg
the
gang.
homie. Okay, so the homie Joe, his accent is where the wrestling show is based at, right?
Nah. TNA is
Oh,
actually like in Florida somewhere. TNA is in Florida somewhere. He's from, if I'm not mistaken, he's from like Scotland or something like that.
yeah.
So,
Oh,
nah, TNA over here though. You know what I'm saying? Jeff
I
Hardy
was,
and them over there. It's a few people, like, don't get me wrong, Quiz. It's a few niggas in TNA you probably know for sure.
what day do it air?
Thursdays, if I'm not mistaken. I ain't watching in a little
Yeah,
minute, but I believe it's
I think
Thursday.
Thursday.
So we got wrestling on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Fridays, and then sometimes
Monday,
Hold
Saturdays.
Tuesday,
on. Don't
Wednesday.
forget Wednesday. We not going to be disrespectful to
Okay,
AEW this way.
we back.
Oh, we gonna
What's
wait,
forget that.
Saturday,
yeah,
Saturday, if
Look,
you
hold
really
on.
got.
Hold on. So look at Boog. Go ahead.
Quiz.
Go ahead, Boog. What you said? We can forget that?
Yeah, we can forget Wednesdays. We don't care about that.
You know what?
And
Don't worry.
I fuck
Saturdays.
with AEW
Don't worry. I'm
sometimes.
gonna ask.
okay?
I'm gonna ask an
Hey,
Gotcha.
AEW question at the end of this
Quiz.
NXT review. I got you. I
When
want to hear from Dev and Scooter, man.
when WWE is
TNA is like,
trash, I'll watch AEW way more.
yeah.
Like
Let's
recently,
see.
that shit.
What else happened on this show? Okay, we had the match between Ethan Page and Miles Bourne. Of course, Miles Bourne won the match. What did you think about that match?
Which match?
Ethan Page and Miles Bourne.
Oh, yeah, they did great. Ethan, shouldn't be. I think he's done everything he can do in NXT. I think he should either go to the main roster or have a TNA title run. I think he's done. But
That's interesting because I was kind of feeling the same way after I watched that segment Tuesday. I said, you know what? I
Yeah,
kind of feel like this brother came here, did everything he was supposed to do, and there's nothing left to do here. He kind of could get that call up, low key. I
I
wouldn't
don't
be
want to
mad at
hype
that.
up
yeah,
too much.
he's ready
But
for he's ready
I
for the
don't think
main
it,
thing.
on that men's roster is worthy of pinning him. Honestly,
On the main stage.
on the NXT,
Oh,
I'm kind of with you because even like after like we just talked about Trick, right? And clearly, maybe it's not clear to me so far. His best feud in NXT was with Trick, and I don't want to say I'm gonna just be honest today, man. He really surpassed Trick after that feud, and it's like
that's fair.
I'm not mad at a call up. Where would you call him up to? SmackDown or Raw?
TNA.
TNA. Okay, I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. Didn't he do a little run over
Yeah.
at TNA with Joe Hendry too? I feel like he went after Joe Hendry for a little bit. Or was it Moose?
I think so.
It was one of them two for sure. I remember that.
But no, having someone like Ethan Page on SmackDown would be refreshing. Because do you remember his interaction with Dwayne?
Yeah, I do remember that. I do remember that.
Gave him the love tap. That's where they marked him. He initiated him right there.
Kind of low key. He did kind of give him the blessing right there. I'm not gonna lie. He's like, you know what, this guy, he's gonna be good, man. He's gonna be good. I know he's gonna be good. Let me smack the shit out of him real quick. But let me see. Where else can we go? Okay, the next match, right? I know this is one of your favorite superstars. You've been talking about her all week. We had Thea Hale versus Tatum Paxley. You know what I'm saying? Kind of a weird finish with the DQ from Paxley. She was not digging in Shorty eyeball, but that's what they made it seem like. She was eye gouging. So, was it at least a good match? I missed this one.
It was good until that ending. So it was all right.
Which seems to be a reoccurring theme with WWE these days. Like, matches be great, then we get to the finish. It's like, who thought of this backstage?
Sports entertainment is so ghetto sometimes. Like, they just ruin untapped potential.
Okay, we talked about Joe and Trick already. The main event for the night, we had Stephanie and Jordynne Grace versus Fatal Influence in the tag team match. Of course, I mean, come on. Jordan and Stephanie pick up the W in this match. Again, I don't think it was a good match. You know what I'm saying? We all know what this was for. You can't have those two lose a week before Battleground. But also, like I described to Soda and them earlier, post this match, they cut backstage, I believe twice, as Soda described, because I didn't see the second one. The first time they cut backstage, it shows Ethan Page attacking Ricky Saints, pretty much telling him, I told you this wasn't finished. Like, I'm going to spin a block, kind of how we just talked about Drew earlier. Like, I'm actually not done with this. I actually got more to do with this, so I'm going to spin a block again. So we think that's going to get set up for Battleground on Sunday. And then Soda says, what was it? Oh, they cut backstage to Stax also attacking Tony D'Angelo in the parking lot. So that's kind of how NXT went off the air.
Wherever D'Angelo had went to, I guess Stax had set it up to attack him. He left I don't know where he went. He went somewhere. He got lined up.
No, just to whoop him ass. I understand. You know what I'm saying? No way around it. Whoop him ass. I get it. But seemed like a pretty solid episode of NXT to me.
You fucking mark!
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, as well as hit that notification bell to stay alerted.